All right, MP, you ready?
And I'll bring board games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch.
It's all
with,
classic games and
colleges and universities.
Yeah, save the cardboard and paper
For me, I had to New Jersey. Outside where New York, prospects are scouting, where people have game, but college.
I'm just saying if there's an excuse to get over to Spain, some scouting,
without leaving your desk.
I hear that.
known and unknown talent across the world.
Yeah, maybe a little checking out
quite a
the
list
Casa
for Ruins,
Veronica, the Reina
Did we film
Sofia.
soap today?
What?
We had a weekly
My job.
focus.
It's called culture, guys. You should try it out sometime. For education or
Has anyone talked to you about the 3-second rule?
Yeah.
I mean, what's
Gotta
the
clear
idea here? We
pace
already have
and not eat
Please,
anything
no
on
more
the floor
weekly
that
emails.
has fallen after
Listen,
3
I
seconds.
agree,
That's
but
not what
I
we
feel
need.
like there's
PB&J. Are we 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on, it's great, I promise. You gotta cut off the crust, too?
Chicken nuggets at participating Greater Philadelphia food locations.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaCourse will be our reporter tonight on this. And how about we check the numbers for Tyrese Maxey?
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's White in at the 2 guard. And for the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Down low, here's Embiid, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Over to the left wing. And there's Edgecombe on the assist by Doncic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Maxey looking it over. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Going inside to the left side wing. Pass to Kessler, and Kessler throws it down.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tari Eason's checked in for Markkanen, and Jared McCain subbed in for Edgecombe.
MP looking solid from there.
For the 76ers, their last game, a win against Atlanta. From deep, Maxey hits it from three-point range. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. MP outside. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And they double up MP. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Maxey on the wing. 6 points for him. Kessler, a screen on MP. It's stolen by Eason. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Embiid off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Buzelis. Doncic against Maxey. It's White on the wing. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. Changing it up here. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Got that one up quick. Whitmore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Maxey. Buzelis out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Asenge in at the center position. And the layup's good off the glass. Asenge's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of the defensive effort to force the miss.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Whitmore. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Rocket 2. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Whitmore's got 5 now.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Now, MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Asenge. Outside, Maxey. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball. MP looking around. There's the lob to Markkanen. And that's going to be a treble. Yeah, another turnover there. But, guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Philadelphia. Luka Doncic comes in for Edgecombe. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Cam Whitmore.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
No, nice pass by Markkanen. Knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
Outside, White. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 5 points in the game.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here's MP for 3. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
From deep, Maxey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Whoa, MP throws down the sledgehammer.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Takes a step back. Maxey, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. And we'll be right back after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the player of the month. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
They've got Embiid. Edgecombe is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's MP, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main thing is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at MP, some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Out to White. Three-pointer. The shot. No good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, MP was ready to shoot, so they got him the ball. It's that simple.
Here's Kessler. 6 points for him. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. 9 feet out. Kicks it out to Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 8 points.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. Kicks it out to Markkanen. MP outside. Markkanen sets the pick for MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
White bounce pass. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The 76ers making a switch here. McCain's checked in. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The 76ers number 1.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Buzelis' shot is good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. Popped up there for Embiid. It's stolen by Mathurin. Pass to Buzelis. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
MP outside. McCain sets a screen for MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 46 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Embiid, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
White with it. Here's Whitmore. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Now Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Philadelphia foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. They've got Whitmore. Maxey out there with Carter. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Asenge in at the four-man position.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Easton passes to Markkanen. A three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Bulls trail by 21. Pass to Whitmore. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
MP against Williams. Now here's Markkanen. And here's MP for three. Drills it from outside. MP's got 52 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
From deep, Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Markkanen a screen on Maxey. There's the lob to Markkanen. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Johnson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Now, Buzelis. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Inside. Here's Kessler. No good, unable to end this run.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP against Maxey. MP outside. 5 to shoot. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Maxey. That one goes in. Here's Rollins. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-4 run. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And White kicks to Maxey. Kessler against Johnson. Outside Mathurin. From deep, Maxey. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Eason with a screen for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed. A one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their G the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
From deep, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Maxey hits them both. Timeout called the 76ers. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
MP outside. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on in a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know,
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris, and one of these teams tonight will be moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals on the Eastern Conference side. The other will be out.
And we've been looking forward to this for a while. It's when we get to see how much fun this tournament is. It's do-or-die time, and there are no second chances in the NBA Cup.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Darius Garland. Pass to Mobley. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
MP outside. Here's Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. Another three for Philadelphia.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Brian, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Allen. Now Garland. Here's Jaquez. Off target with the three.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
MP outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Markkanen with the stuff.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mobley. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
Since entering the league doors, Evan Mobley has been a defensive stalwart.
B.A., Evan is the ultimate chess piece for a head coach. He's cross-positional, meaning he can basically guard 1 through 5. Elite at rim protection. If he gets cross-matched on a switch on the perimeter, he can get down in a stance and stay in front of a guard. What can't he do on the defensive end?
McCain's checked in for Markkanen. Allen finds Jaquez. Allen with a screen on McCain. Mobley outside to halt the run. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night. Maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
And another miss by Cleveland. The Sixers lead by 13. To the inside, here's MP, and MP throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Garland for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Wembanyama, screen on Mobley. A nice shot by MP.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Mobley outside. Fires the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now Garland. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. MP outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Wembanyama screen. Sinks the tray. 14 points for MP.
And the three ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Here's Mobley. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Just 4 seconds left in the first. And So it's Philadelphia looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has to win. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Garland. Allen a screen. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Chicago was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Allie, great info there. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Covered by McCain. Garland for three. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 6.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Doris, we got to give credit to Darius Garland for continuing to develop his body.
BA, like every smaller guard in the league, teams attack him defensively. So just like a Steph Curry, you build your strength and your balance, and you continue to play with pride on that end, and that is pivotal to his development.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight. So both teams making some changes here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the words generational talent get thrown around, but Wembanyama is all that and more.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Garland scanning the floor. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Novak can't hit. Well, Cleveland's shooting 56% for the second quarter. Outside Jaquez, beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Back to MP, puts up a 3. MP making the long-range connection.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Now here's Garland. Tight defense on him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And good whistle there. Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Second free throw, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Sixers ahead, up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
A backhanded compliment if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
You look at Cleveland. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Luka Doncic is out there with Edgecombe. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, then it's MP, and it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Oh, MP sends that back. That is beautiful defense. Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little free happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Another bucket for Mobley. I mean, in a groove here tonight. They should just keep feeding him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Guys?
He's got that curiosity. Allie, appreciate the report.
The answer from deep, Darius Garland. Have at it.
MP scanning the floor. Jacks up a three. And MP answers with a three.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Here's the three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. The three from Edgecombe. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Edgecombe's got 13.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Garland. And he sinks the 11-footer.
This guy's been great. No doubt about it. But it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
MP outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Fires from deep. And the 76ers another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Garland against Doncic. Here's Mobley. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And that one drops for him. MP's got 39.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
Inside, and stolen by Mobley. 58 seconds left in the third quarter.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed. Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
McCain's checked in for the Sixers. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 20-7 run. MP outside, takes a three. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. MP's got 42 in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Indeed, he's checked in for the Sixers. Houston comes in for Doncic. Cleveland also making some changes. Ware's checked in for Jared Allen. Klintman comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Alexander Walker in for Garland. They set a pick. Here's Tyson. Cleveland again missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Here's Tyson. Give him 8 points now. Three-pointer. It doesn't go for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Philadelphia on top, running away with it. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one.
Philadelphia making a change here. MP's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garland's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. So for Cleveland right now, Miles McBride is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Mobley, then there's Khalil Ware, and it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Pass to Ware. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, here comes Philadelphia. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 47 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
McBride on the wing. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
MP outside. Eason a screen on Mobley. And again!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
MP against Mobley. Counted from distance. MP's got 53 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Tyson uses the glass on the layup.
Aggressive move in the painted area. Just make some things happen.
Eason a screen on Mobley from deep. MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Back to Garland. Cleveland working the ball around now. Pass to Tyson. Now McBride. This one for 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year. And what a huge performance it was for MP.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Eason a screen on Mobley. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Tyson. Pass to Ware. Outside Garland. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Eason, a screen on Mobley. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from three. MP's got 59 points. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That's good from Garland.
Second team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers.
Garland hits them both. Philadelphia calls timeout. They're on top by 31. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And good! There's another!
A 60-piece. Oh, my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
And for my money, an NBA game is just the top.
Ooh, that felt good.
I see you out there doing work.
Looking good, my guy.
It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out East already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Bulls. Right behind them, just one spot down.
Seeing where Chicago is, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Benedict Mathurin. Tyrese Maxey out there with Cam Whitmore. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Booz Ellis in at the 4-man position.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
Philadelphia with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Markkanen sets the pick for MP. Sinks the triple.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And Chicago has possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep?
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proven to be a positive influence both on and off the court. I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Kessler setting the pick for Whitmore. No good on the triple. And the 76ers with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Mathurin. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. And Whitmore with the basket on the assist by Booz Ellis. And that's now 7 points for Cam Whitmore. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Jared McCain subbed in for Markkanen. The 3 from MP. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Right the pass to Maxey. Embiid against Williams. Right wing. Outside, Maxey. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic. Maxey, no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Esenge. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting well. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Esenge. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play every night. But, of course, each opponent represents different challenges.
Edgecombe is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's MP. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. MP, that triple is down the hatch.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
Bulls trail by 13. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He contributed 62 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Williams. Count it, good. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Maxey passes to White. Williams a screen on Markkanen. Misses the 3.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's MP. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Whitmore throws it down.
It's so smooth in the pick and roll. Love seeing White there with the right pass.
MP outside. 40 seconds left in the first half. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Shot clock at 5. And it's Whitmore missing. Wembanyama passes to MP. This one for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer. buzzer beater.
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And so it's Philadelphia, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little... Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Bulls.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Whitmore is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Kessler in at center. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Hands it from downtown.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Kessler's setting the pick for Mathurin. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Markkanen sets the pick for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Whitmore finds Maxey for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Right back at you. Tyrese Maxey showing you his competitiveness.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Buries it from three-point range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey team, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys?
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Here's Buzelis, guarded by Doncic. From deep, Maxey drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
And if you look at these early years for Tyrese Maxey's career, you can see he has increased the number of threes he's taken year by year.
Doncic passes to MP. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For Philadelphia, they've gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Bounce pass Maxey. And a wide open look for Mathurin. No good with the triple. The 76ers shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. MP kicks to Doncic. A 3 from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 46 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now Whitmore, 13 points in the game. And stolen by Wembanyama. And now Philadelphia on the break. And MP throws it down.
Well, it's smart that MP didn't settle for a layup. This young man hammered it down with confidence.
Here's Maxey. And so it's MP making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us?
Sixers making a switch here. MP's checked in.
Philadelphia 76ers. TNT, everybody. Get loud for that once again.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
We've got Joel Embiid. MP out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Houston in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
MP outside. And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Embiid the screen. And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Outside Maxey. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
A 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And there aren't many players in history with the ability to put up 60.
And he's done it multiple times this season. He's taken volume scoring to a whole new level. And the rejection by MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. And that's 20 points for Cam Whitmore.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Whitmore. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution for your 76ers.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. NP from deep three-point land. Yep, it's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all.
I love seeing those breakouts when I have on TV. Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat
Can you factor
cafes.
that in? We
You're
can,
joking.
but how would you
No, they
like
look
that
super
done?
cool.
He'll be
There are even
with
vending
us,
machines for
player.
treats and stuff.
Try not
I
to
like
think
cats,
that's
but I don't usually
current
vacation
volume
for
above
them.
some of the
We can be
smaller
humble.
categories. And I've never been scuba.
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
And Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
Look at the 76ers starting group. And Benyama's out there with MP. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard position. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. MP outside. Jacks up a three. The 76ers another three.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From outside the arc, Sorber with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Inside, Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Doncic passes to MP. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 9.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but few do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. He's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. His size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. Really making the most of their possession.
Outside Williams. Bird finds Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. SGA on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Bulls was tremendous. He picked up 66 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
With the floater, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Williams with a clean look. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist.
That's a statement three by Williams, not letting that last one go unanswered.
A three from MP. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. There have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Now Holmgren. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... Checked in for Cartwright. Bird comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Topic. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Embiid. MP comes in for Jari Eason. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Porter. And Doncic is subbed in for Jared McCain. Bird with the bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Bird is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Blake in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And here's Bird from the arc. And the Thunder, another three.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
MP outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got 24. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Larkin in a screen on Williams. And there's the bucket from MP.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And it's Bird missing. And so, MV will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Picked by Markkanen. There's the triple. Another three for Philadelphia.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Pass to Williams. To halt the run. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Williams has got 6.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
A nice shot by MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
MP getting it done for the 76ers. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, Ernie.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
Well, we're deep enough into the year right now, we can confirm these dudes are legit. They're going to be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I really like this rookie class. Has some potential stars, man.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, MP out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Doncic in at the point. Remember, tonight does not count towards the regular season standings. Greg, do you expect the coaches to empty their benches?
Yeah, this one is out of hand, so you probably start the fourth with your best five. If they can't cut the lead down, probably rest your starters and start focusing on the regular season.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Kevin?
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And a wide open look for MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 40 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Williams from outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
SGA kicks to Bird. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Bird's got 14 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And that one's good. MP.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
A wide open look for Bird. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Lets it go from deep. Sorber, no good.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so close to his defender.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Jokic is checked in for Bird. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Michael Porter comes in for Markkanen. Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. And Rollins subbed in for Luka Doncic. Rollins the pass to MP. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
76ers have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. The three from MP. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Both teams will make substitutions. 76ers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. MP's shot is good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
27 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Cartwright. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Topic. McCain defending. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. 76ers ahead as they end the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
In the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
They've got Bird. Williams is out there with Cartwright. Then it's Topic, and it's Sorber in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. In the corner, it's Bird. Fires the 3. The Thunder with another miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9 in the field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Pass to Sorber. Shot to stop the run, and he slams it one-handed.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
MP against Cartwright. Back to MP. And got it! Another basket. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Cartwright. And here is Williams. Cartwright with a screen on Porter. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And upon entering the league, Williams has developed a really nice handle, and it has served him well.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. To the wing on the left. Out to the wing. Here's Cartwright. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Bird. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing it.
And the dunk by MP.
Boy, this team needs to keep getting the rock to MP. He's been feeling it all night.
Oklahoma City's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Bird. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Topic. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Houston. There's 49 seconds left in the game. MP, no good. Here's Sorber. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right read.
Here's MP, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He hits both from the stripe.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
Bird outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks healthy.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
It was a memorable journey to get to this point, a battle every step of the way. And you have to think this is a huge confidence boost for them moving forward. It proves they're ahead of the curve in terms of getting into postseason shape.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you later on.